When I moved to New York City, I had this vision that I wanted this fierce, strong, feminine girl group that incorporated both a cappella music and choreography and dance. And so that's how I came up with the idea for Stiletta. I came up with the idea of the stiletto heel, which is extremely feminine, obviously, and also a stiletto is a knife. So it's both feminine and fierce.
You wanna tell your friends that y'all believe in me. You say that they don't see what you see in me. You wait a couple months and you gon' see. You never find nobody better than me. Ha!
There's just some incredible art and music and culture in the subway. And something just made me think, you know, I've got this fantastic a cappella group. I wonder if we could do something like this. I went to the website, I found the application, and I submitted it. We got accepted to audition. There was a panel of like 30 judges. It was wild, but I don't regret it for a second. I think it's been the most amazing, rewarding experience for us.
We perform at the Times Square 42nd Street station a lot, and you get tourists, you get commuters, you get crazy people, you get everybody, and it's really, really fun, and it's always a trip. People will stop and they'll stand and watch our entire set, which is like an hour long.
We're at Stiletta, NYC. We have
our main goal, and not just in the music that we pick, but in just who we are as people, is to inspire our audiences and uplift women and empower women. And so the songs that really Judy chooses all have that kind of message.
I used to compromise, I had no voice. I tried to imitate, that was my choice. But now this melody is taking over me. It's all about happiness and making noise.
We have an original song called Get Pumped. It's just about basically getting up and dancing and just feeling good about yourself and wearing high heels.
What makes us different maybe from other a cappella groups that are out there, of course, is the choreo that we do, but also our arrangements are very specific to our own sound.
Get high, get low, get into the beat. Now it's about to explode.
MC Beats is a huge part of why we sound the way that we do.
I am the vocal percussionist and beatboxer of the group. 2012 was the first time I went to the World Championships, so at that point I was beatboxing a couple years. And I ended up placing third in the world. Shortly after, Judy found me and I started doing a cappella, and that's been my main focus since then. Thank you so much! My main job is to keep tempo.
With most a cappella groups, the bass and the VP or the beatboxer, they work together to create the beats because you need to add a sort of bassy feel to a lot of the beats to sound like an electronic system. My main job is to sound completely non-human.
There's been a time where people, when we were doing our Music Under New York gigs, and people were like, you know, unplug the radio or stuff like that, because they really thought we had tracks underneath us. We never do. It's always live, and it's always all six of us doing it.
In this past 2 years, since we started performing in Muni, we've gotten so much tighter. So many hours after hours after hours of singing together in that subway. It's made our group really, really grow.
It seems like in that moment when the six of us are finally together, it's like, even though there's all this chaos around and you never know what's gonna happen and you never know what you're gonna get, it's like our sense of calm.
Being in the subway kind of forces you to acknowledge what's immediately in front of you.
You need a good girl,